Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Now Platform Washington, D.C. release feature. My name is Elvis Pena, and I am a solution consultant here at ServiceNow, specializing in our IT asset management solutions. Today, I'm going to be demonstrating and providing information on the enhancements to the hardware asset management solution throughout our Washington, D.C. release. This presentation may contain forward-looking statements that reflect the current beliefs of ServiceNow and are based on the current information available. Now, these forward-looking statements should not be relied upon when making any purchasing decisions. Today, we're excited to unveil two new features that are set to transform how you manage your assets. First up, the asset total cost of ownership feature. Now, this powerful addition to our platform gives you a comprehensive view of your hardware assets cost over the entire life cycle. It's like a financial command center, empowering you to make informed decisions on maintenance or replacements, thereby optimizing performance and cost efficiency. But we didn't just stop there. We're also introducing the hardware asset management maturity enhancement. Now, it's an evolution of our success portal, offering a structured path to assess and elevate your hardware asset management program. Now, with the crawl, walk, run stages, we're equipped to track and enhance your hardware asset management practices systematically, ensuring that a seamless adoption and a strategic growth. Now, both of these features integrate seamlessly with the Now platform, putting you in the driver's seat of asset management. ServiceNow is really committed to delivering cutting-edge solutions that redefine asset management, giving you the insights and control to drive your business forward. Now, our customers have highlighted the critical importance of understanding the full cost associated with their assets. Now, visibility into total cost ownership is a crucial aspect that they do need. Now, this new feature spans both hardware asset management and enterprise asset management, enabling asset managers to track and manage all associated costs of an asset throughout its entire lifecycle, from the initial procurement process to ongoing support and maintenance. Now, users can aggregate these costs and compare them against averages for specific models, providing a comprehensive financial perspective on their asset portfolio that many are finding essential. Total cost ownership is a testament to the strength of the Now platform, which really captures all the associated asset costs as they accumulate through incidences, changes, and regular maintenance, even those that are outside of the asset team's direct view. Now, thanks to the interconnectedness of hardware asset management features with various organizational processes, we can now offer this complete picture of total cost of ownership that is unparalleled by any other product. All right, so this is the new total cost of ownership workspace within the new asset analytics module. As I mentioned previously, asset total cost of ownership can help users optimize cost and enhance cost control and visibility of their assets. Now, asset managers can also use this to analyze expenses across procurement contracts, maintenance, repairs, and disposal. They can build comparative reports directly right from here. We can also use this to benchmarking functionalities to proactively manage the cost of their assets. Now, I did want to highlight three new widgets here, which are the Reach Benchmark TCO, Approaching Benchmark TCO, and also the Capital Planning widget. Now, today, we are going to be focusing in on this Reach Benchmark TCO. Now, these are assets that have reached that asset total cost of ownership benchmark. Now, each one of these assets has a TCO benchmark cost that was assigned to them at some point by the asset manager. Now, in this specific instance here, we see that this Lenovo ThinkStation S20 had that initial cost of $3,600 right about, and that TCO benchmark cost is currently at about $6,500. And so lo and behold, this asset ultimately has racked up well above that amount that was set for that TCO benchmark. And obviously, this is something that as an asset manager, we do want to pay attention to and have flagged, right? Now, again, I do want to highlight that the total cost of ownership is the sum of all the expenses. And as I've said, it does include the capital and the operational cost of the asset during the entire lifetime. And whenever an expense line item is added, that ownership cost is increased. So diving into one of these specific assets here and jumping behind the curtain, we see that in this instance, we have about 14 different expense line items here. And now in this example, it seems like we're getting a lot of regular contract costs. And now these contract costs are starting to add up. These are reoccurring costs and are putting this asset well over that benchmark that the organization has set for this specific asset here. And so as an asset manager, this is information that's all useful for us to determine how we would like to proceed with this specific asset, right? And if we did need to make any decisions on how we are going to be continuing with it, we do have that information to back us up. Now, that being said, I did want to go ahead and backtrack over down to our module here. Now, as our asset manager, On our day-to-day, I do want to create some comparative reports for us to maybe analyze one specific asset model compared to another and the total cost associated with one or the other. Now, in this case here, seems like earlier today, we did create one of these reports. We are comparing Dell Alienware M14X versus Alienware M17X here. Now, within our details tab, we see that the actual reporting type is going to be the TCO comparison. And what we are comparing is the actual TCO and not the projected TCO. Now, in order to see the full report, we can come over to our view report here. And now this is going to go ahead and give us a bird's eye view into the specific numbers in real time to compare both the Alienware M14X and the M17X here. Now, the second feature is going to follow the popular success portal released in Vancouver. Now, the hardware asset management maturity portal is built to help customers really measure the maturity of their hardware asset management program against stages crawl, walk, and run. This product team has actually collaborated with the outcomes and the impact teams on building out these stages. Yeah, we do allow customers to ultimately build out and customize these stages to their needs. Now, customers can also go ahead and tag maturity items to success goals for that increased accountability of those specific assets. Now, for the second feature of Washington that we are going to be taking a look at again is that the enhancement of the success portal to measure the maturity of our hardware asset management program. Now, we've included the ServiceNow defined crawl, walk, and run goals, but ultimately, this is in addition to the success portal, which has already existed from our Vancouver release to encourage and empower our asset managers to track the maturity journey. And again, we are within our success portal here. And from our homepage here, we can see that we're well on our way to our hardware asset management maturity. Now, in this case, it seems like we have a little bit of crawl, walk, and run. In this instance, we've gone ahead and completed and closed out 2 out of our 11 specific crawl maturity items. And what's really neat about this is that since we are within our crawl stage here, we can also just go ahead and toggle over to our walk stage and view out those walk maturity items, and also for that run stage as well. Now, all of these items, of course, are all dynamic. So as long as we are going through all of these specific phases and we're going through and jumping into these items and are completing them, you can always go back here. And what's going to happen at this phase is that everything will be updated according to the completion of that specific item. And we'll see that right from there as well. So we can jump into a hardware asset management guided setup. If we wanted to maybe look at those specific stock rooms, right, and finish out that process, we can also do so from here. And so again, we're excited to offer this feature to our asset managers as another way to enable them to demonstrate the value that they're bringing into the organization. All right, this includes a high-level overview of both our new asset total cost of ownership feature and our hardware asset management maturity enhancement on the Now platform for the Washington, D.C. release of hardware asset management. A full list of additional features and fixes for our existing products can be found on our products documentation page at docs.servicenow.com. Again, thank you for listening. And don't forget to check out our other Washington, D.C. release session videos. Bye now.